Billy Strings, thank you so much for coming into the studio today. Oh, my pleasure. Good to be here. I know you're a young guy and you've been playing music for a long time, and everybody's super impressed by what you're doing. To be honest, I'm not the biggest bluegrass guy. Like, I don't know a lot about bluegrass music, so I don't know a lot about the history of bluegrass. Well, let's start with you, man. Where were you born? Well, I was born in Walmart. You were born in Walmart? Like the superstore? No. I was born in Walmart in Michigan. It's a small town in Michigan. Oh, okay. Is that where Walmarts are from? Nah, I don't think so. There's a Walmart inside Walmart, Michigan, though, right? Yeah, the whole town is actually inside of a Walmart. I was born in aisle 42. Oh, 42. Sick. How so? Yeah. Oh, sorry. It's a biscuit thing. So, Billy, kind of take me through your adolescence, okay? When did you start playing guitar? Like, how did that happen? Well, when I was growing up, my father also was in a band. Oh, he was. My father, his name was Barney, and his brother Cletus, and his other friend Charlton and Don, the four of them, they used to play all the time over in Clifton. And they had a little bluegrass band, and, so I got to kind of watch them growing up. I mean, they were just playing bar shows, over in Carson, and Clifton, and, a little bit over in Houston and Cleveland. And so, they were playing kind of just those small little clubs. A lot of them I wasn't even allowed to go to, but, I befriended, some of the people that would work there. I mean, I'd befriend the bouncer, this guy, Lum, and then there was another guy, Lonnie, and some of them would let me in and say, that, if I sit in the back, I can watch my father play. Oh, wow. So music's been in your blood, really. That's right, sir. So when did you start playing guitar? Well, I started playing guitar. I'm actually we didn't have a lot of money growing up, so my father he couldn't get me a guitar. But then eventually, his friend Coy, he got a new guitar, and he gave me his old guitar, and I played it every single day. And very soon after learning some basic chords, I started playing, with some of the local schoolboys. And, there's one boy, Luke, and another boy, Donnie, and another boy, Buck. And the four of us, we'd get together and we would be playing some music. But we weren't playing the bluegrass back then. We were just playing some simple rock and roll. Oh, okay. So who were your early influences? Are you familiar with Billy Bob Floyd? No. Again, I'm not the biggest country bluegrass guy, so forgive me. He's probably one of the greats. Oh, he is, yeah. Hey, are you familiar with Otis Jim Bob? No. Silas Barney? I'm not. Well, I was a big Tommy Ike fan. I was a big Gomer Buckley fan, Elmer Scooter fan, Cletus Cleon fan, and some of the other greats. And so I would get the records at a store in Jefferson, and so we would go to the store, and I would play a couple of songs I learned on guitar. And the man there, his name is Trigger. Trigger would hear me play a couple songs, and he'd say, "Boy, you really know how to play that guitar." And then he would go and he would give me a few vinyls, and I'd go home and I'd listen to all the different classics, from Garth Quentin to Daryl Zeeg to Junior Bob Cletus. So I really studied up on all the greats. Oh man, yeah, all the greats for sure. Yeah. So now you're studying up, you're learning this bluegrass music. Your father's playing in a band. Yes, and then my father, unfortunately, he left the family, so he wasn't around in the picture. And so now I had to help support the family. And how old are you at this point? I am now 11 years old. Okay. So what did you do? Well, then I started touring with my band. Oh, the guys from school. But now at this point, I had a new band. This band was my friend Cyrus, Gomer, Ricky, and my buddy Arlo. Now, we used to play in Winchester, and we'd also play in Charlton a little bit, and we would get some money, but we were not playing the bluegrass music just yet. And I wasn't even playing like I do now. I play the lead guitar. Back then, I was just a rhythm guy, okay? Oh, really? You're just rhythm, huh? Just rhythm. My whole childhood, I was just playing rhythm guitar, just learning from the masters. That is interesting, because now you're kind of like a whiz with that thing. Oh, yeah, many years of playing. We played, like I said, in Charlton. We played in Winchester. That's right. We played in Lynn. Mm-hmm. We played in Cooter. Cooter, that's a city? Well, yeah, that is a city. We played in Woody and Cooter. That's right. And, but I had different guys coming in and out of the band, because I was playing with children. We were just all kids, and, sometimes their parents move away or something. And, so, I had different people. First I had Lester, then I replaced him with Lanny. And then, Enos came in, but eventually we had Casey kind of come in on drums. But it was my relationship with Jerry Lee. He was really a great bass player, and the two of us really connected. And that's when I started my first band. Oh, nice. The Billy Strings. Well, no, we weren't called Billy Strings. No, back then we were called the Jimmy Don Band. Oh, the Jimmy Don Band. That's right. We were called the Jimmy Don Band. And, we play everywhere, anywhere we can get some money. And I was actually keeping the family afloat, not with much money, but with a little bit from my mom and my sister, my younger sister. Oh, and what's her name? Well, her name is Audrey Ann. Audrey Ann. Oh, that's a pretty name. And your mama name? That's Bobby Joe. Bobby Joe. Got it. Yeah. I also have a few cousins, that would come in and out of the house as a kid. They had nowhere else to go, so Merle would come by, and Lee and Jed, and they sleep on the couch, and sometimes they'd maybe throw a couple bucks if they could, but most of them were dirt poor, so we didn't, they would just kind of come in from time to time. But I was the man of the house back then. So what was like a big moment for you? I mean, you're playing these gigs around town, and is there like a big break for you when you're in high school? Or, well, yeah, of course. I met the great Dale Blue Cletus. Oh, Dale Blue Cletus. You're not familiar with Dale Blue Cletus? No, sorry, man. I'm so bad at this. Oh, that's okay. He's just one of the most prolific Southern guitar players. So him and Dwayne Floyd, they used to maybe do a little tour. And they would come through, and we got the opening act one night over in Merle. And there was a girl I really liked who came to that show. Her name was Hattie, and she came with her girls, Vanity and Shani and Charlexia. And Charlexia, she brought her sister Amber Lee. And then they also brought their friends Peg and Melody and Wilma. Got it. All these lovely little lassies were there that night. And so I picked up my guitar, and we started just kind of doing our thing, with my new band. What was the name of that? Well, the Big Break Band? Yeah. Oh, is this a new band? Yeah, this is a new band. Because at this point now, I got my first big break probably when I was just about 18 years old. Okay, so this is a bunch of years later. Yeah, it's a bunch of years later. Still playing rhythm guitar, mostly rhythm guitar, yeah. But now I've linked up with a bass player, drummer, a fiddle player. That's an upright bass, fiddle player, and then a kind of a multi-instrumentalist. Okay, that's Roscoe. Okay, Roscoe. Yeah, but then I linked up with Homer, Ike, Zeke, and then Roy, and then we put a new band together, and then we opened for Cletus, and that was the band that we opened for Cletus, and he saw us, and he said this, and Dwayne Floyd said the same thing. He said these boys are something, and said, hey, you want to go with us right now and go on the road? And they ain't had nothing but a little van, and we said, sure, we'd like to do that. We're here to rock and roll. So we got in the van, and then I kissed goodbye to my girl. Audrey Ann? No, I believe my girl at that time was Hattie. Hattie. All right, sorry, I'm kind of screwing up the names here. Yeah, that was my girl Hattie. Now, she was only my girl for a few months, and then, of course, I moved on. Once I was on the road, it didn't last very long. I'm sure that's how it works. Yeah, so once I was on the road, I was dating all types of girls, and because we were traveling all around Middle America. So, I had a girl in Nebraska. Her name was Bobby Jean. I had a girl over in Arkansas named Shayna. I had a girl over in North Dakota named Laura Bell. And I had another girl over in Nevada. Her name, Jasmine May. And then I had another girl. Well, I'm sure you had a lot of girls. Yeah, another girl named Betty Jo. And then I had another girl, Trixie Bell. Trixie Bell was North Carolina. Okay. Well, other than the girls, I had another girl named Tiara. Tiara was South Carolina. But that one didn't end that well. What happened there? Well, Tiara, she had a sister named Gretchen. Oh, God. And Gretchen, you see, she was with her friends Brianna and Wynell. And the three of them were out, and they were getting drunk one night, and they ran into Tommy and Bubba Blue, okay? And when they found out that those girls were hanging out with me, they weren't too pleased. And they came over. They said, listen, boy, you better get out of here tonight. And I said, I ain't going nowhere. That's when I took my first beat down on the road above the Dave. Oh, damn, you got your ass beat, huh? That I did. Over a woman, huh? Over a woman. Well, that sucks, man. Yeah, well, that, unfortunately, that kind of scared me from the road, so I decided to go back home, back to Walmart. Oh, back home, huh? What did you do there? Well, first thing I did was I started a new band. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I got together with a man named Junior Hoyt, okay, Joe Bob Earl, Wayne Darrell, okay, Amos Cletus, Roscoe Abel. Okay. Wilfred Lonnie and Tommy Jim Bob Jeb Homer. Okay, all right, got it. And these were some great musicians, some of the best around town. So when we got together, we were really doing something real wonderful. And that was some good bluegrass music, huh? No, we were an indie band. Yeah, we did mostly like '90s Nirvana stuff, some Alice in Chains, some Soundgarden. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, because I am bluegrass. I do the bluegrass thing, and that's other music. But I also put a little something to it. I have some other influence as well. This is a little bit more in my scope here. '90s rock, love that shit, dude. Who did you really listen to when it came to like that '90s rock stuff? Well, I was a big Horace Vinton fan. Yeah, okay, I'm not familiar. Cooper Duke, Roy Garth, not familiar with that. Elmer Carson? No, I don't know any of these guys. You ever listen to music of Huckleberry? Oh shit, no, that sounds kind of cool. You never listen to Jasper Silas? No, I haven't. Oh, they were real good. Man, okay. I guess I don't know as much about 90s music as I thought. So you're home, you're playing in the indie band, and, so what else is going on at this time in your life? What do you know? Yeah, I'm about 19 years old, and, at this point now, I'm getting some lessons from one of the best guitar players there is, and that's Doc Roy. Now, Doc Roy, he taught me so much about guitar in this period of time. So now I'm getting lessons from Doc Roy. And, now I'm actually back in school. I'm thinking maybe it's not going to be a laugh of music for me, and I'm going to be just going back to school. So I went to a community college over in Wade, and that's when I started dating a new girl, Shelby Martha May. Okay. This girl, her father, Merle Lee Jedd, he owned a bar called Daryl's Barrel House over on Lynn Street. Okay. And we mostly just did covers, classic country songs now. Because now I was learning from the great Doc, and then I would come and teach my band members, and we started doing, started getting back into that bluegrass thing at the Barrel House. So you had this new revival and this new passion once again for bluegrass music. That's right. And I was going back to the record store, and I was buying everything I could. Oh yeah, I was getting Woody Houston records. I was getting Casey Cy Wayne records. I was getting Gus Ray Nathan records. I was getting Cleon Darrell Clyde Jerry Lee Lenny Levon Dale Tyler records. I was listening to everybody back then, and then I really put together a really nice group of people around Walmart were talking, and then we started selling out all the bars, and that's when a manager one night saw me by the name of Vern Bud Forrest Jr. Abner. Okay, and he saw me and he said, "We're gonna sign you to a major record deal." And I said, "What?" That's right. He said, Bubba Blue Records would love to have you on their label. I've never heard of Bubba Blue. Bubba Blue Records, there was none better. It's 2015, so I don't know if you're familiar. Well, I'm not really familiar with, like I said, with this kind of music. That's all right. That's what I'm here to do. I'm here to enlighten you a little bit above the day. Oh, I appreciate that, Billy. No, this is really interesting stuff. So now you get signed, and you're putting together your debut album. That's right. I'm going to be putting down my debut album, but the record label said, we like some of the people you got, Billy, but this isn't going to be, a band. This is going to be you fronting the band, and we think it should be called Billy Strings. And I said, well, I'm a humble man, Above the Dave. I didn't think I'd call the band after me, but they said that, you're a star, boy. So I said, okay, all right. And they said, well, we got to get you some better musicians, and we know everybody all around. We know the best musicians. So we did auditions, and we were doing auditions for weeks Above the Dave to put the Billy Strings band together. Oh, you did, huh? That's right. A lot of people came into the auditions. Oh, many people came. Do you want to name all the people that came into the auditions for me? Well, yes, I did. Well, we had let me just think here. We had Houston Earl, Wilbur Jasper Silas, Woody Blue, Amos Lenny Wade, got it. Tommy Lee Harlan, Ford Abner, Rusty Purvis Delmont, not familiar. Silas Dwayne, okay. Vern Donnie Cooter, no. Bobby Joe Blue, nothing. Bubba Blue Cleon Darrell Clyde, nope. Tommy Jerry Lee Lenny, nothing. Casey Cy Wayne Gus, Ray Nathan Forrest, nope. Bew Buck Cletus, nothing. Bo Darrell Abner, nope. Cooper Casey, nope. Merle Quentin Cletus, nope. Blue Lee Jedd. No, they sound great. We also had a couple ladies come by because we want to have some diversity Above the Dave. It wasn't just a boys club, So we had some ladies come by, and we did many auditions for some of the wonderful singers for the Billy Strings experience, if you will. Oh yeah, do you want to list all the people that auditioned that were women too? I'd love to do that. We had, of course, Lindy, Natasha Lexus, Gretchen Biernona, Wynell Joe Lanner, Desiree Misty Laura Bell, Laura Lean Randa Lynn. We had Candy Betty Lou, and we had Chastia Cambria. And of course, we had Dakota Bambi Crystal, and Brianna Avalon Peach. That's a lot of people auditioning. Oh, well, that's not even all the people that were auditioning. Oh, there were more. There was Shelby Martha May. There was Sienna Brandine Trixie Erlene Delilah. And there was Savannah Jean Waynell. Madison Maddie Sienna. Sheena September. Okay. Naomi Faylene. And Betty Lou Melody January Delilah Mary Beth Hattie Trixie. And Bobby Joe Natasha Trixie Hattie Mary Beth Delilah January. So what was the final Billy Strings band, if I may hear them all listed? If anyone's seen our band, they know that we, have an all-star lineup of the best country band right now on earth. So, of course, on bass, we have Bobby Joe Barney. On strings, we have Harlan Ford. On drums, we have Jasper Silas Blue. On keys, we got Earl Wade. On percussion, of course, we have Homer Roy. On fiddle and ukulele, we have Ava Joe. On strings and also playing rhythm guitar, we have Trixie Belle Misty. All right, that's the final lineup, huh? Yep, that is the lineup. That's the Billy Strings lineup right there, Brother Dave. Wow, okay. So now you guys are on this band, and now you get all this exposure in this last few years. Man, you've blown up. That's so cool that you've gotten to, play all around the country and been nominated for Grammys, and you got so much heat on you right now, man. Everybody's talking about you. I'm super excited to see you. Do you ever come to Los Angeles? Oh, we going all around. Yeah, we're doing a whole tour here in 2022. One of the biggest tours Billy Strings band has ever done is going down this year. We're going to be everywhere above the Dave. Oh my God. So where are you guys playing? We're going to be playing Madison. Sienna. Okay. Avalon. Okay. Wilma. Okay. Desiree. Okay. Layla. We're going to be doing some shows over in Lindy. We're going to be doing a 3-night run over in Ashley. And then we're going to be doing Pacific Northwest, which we don't always do. And we're going to be doing some shows over in Nyla, over in Melody. We're going to be doing some shows in Jolene. And then we're going to be coming back down the coast. We're going to be doing some shows over in Cheney and Daleville. And then we're going to be popping over to Cherrytown. And then we're going to be doing a southern run. Okay. And we're going to be going over to Peach City. Oh, okay. And then we're going to be over at Chesterville. And then we're going to be doing some shows in Houston. Oh, I know Houston. That's right, Houston, Alabama. Oh, no, that's not what I was thinking. Then we're going to be doing some shows over in Scooter, Mississippi. And then we're going to be just, hugging that coast right down there, right around the Mexican border. And we're going to be doing some stuff over in Tyler, Texas, Jefferson, Texas, Purvis, Texas, and Buddy, Texas, Harley, Texas, Austin, Texas. Oh, Austin, Texas. That's right. Luther, Texas, Wayne, Texas, Orville, Texas, Floyd, Texas, and Bucktown, Texas. Oh man, that's huge. And that's just the first leg of the tour. Second leg of the tour. It's okay. I got you. It's a lot. It's a lot of dates. It's a lot of dates above the day. Man, whew, you're just fucking firing right now, bro, huh? Yeah, that's right. Man, you're an impressive dude. I just feel so blessed that you took some time, Billy Strings, out of your busy schedule to come and enlighten me about not only your life, but also this whole genre of music that I don't know much about. And, here I am just, I feel like I'm really missing out and I should really get into this music. It's just sometimes you don't know where to start, but that's not an excuse, it's not an excuse. I really should listen to this music more, and I'm definitely going to be seeing you perform live. That I'm definitely going to do, and I like that you definitely do the jam thing. I mean, are you a Fish guy? Oh, I love Fish. Yeah, I love Fish. Yeah, I was in a Fish cover band. Oh, you were in a Fish cover band? No, just one summer when I was 16, we did a Fish cover band. Yeah, it was me, Jimmy James, Roscoe Merle, Charlton Scooter, and of course, Gomer Moves. Okay. Yep, and you guys were like a Fish cover band? That's right. So did you guys have like a funny like Fish cover band name? Oh yeah, we did, of course. You gotta have one of those. Oh yeah, what was your Fish cover band name? We were called Mind of Their Own. Mind of Their Own. You mean like My Mind Has a Mind of Its Own? That song? Yeah, great Fish song. Oh, no, My Mind Has a Mind of Its Own is actually that's a cover. That's not a Fish original. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Really? Not that I knew I would know everything. Yeah, no, that's My Mind Has a Mind of Its Own is actually a song by Jimmy Dale Gilmer. Jimmy Dale Gilmer, not familiar. Yeah, Jimmy Dale Gilmer. he didn't write it. The song was actually written by a guy named Butch Hancock, and he was one of Jimmy Dale Gilmore's good friends. But it was first recorded by Jimmy Dale Gilmore, and then Fish actually cover it. Well, I'll be damned. I learned something about country music today. Above the day, that was a good piece of information right there. Well, man, shit. I don't know. I guess I do know something about country. Oh, wow. Okay. There we go. It looks like the student has become the master. Wow, dude. Well, Billy, pleasure speaking with you today, man. And I will definitely be checking you out on the road. Good luck on your huge tour on all those very popular cities. And, man, I'd love to have you back on this podcast, man. I speak for everybody when I say I think we're going to be seeing and hearing a lot of you for many years to come, and we're very excited about that. So you are always welcome here at the Lot Scene, my friend. Absolute pleasure to be here above the Dave, and I'll see you all on the road. Yeehaw! Oh, that was Billy Strings, everybody.